Good day, everyone. So this is Alvin again from the Philippines. And today, I am going to review Miss Universe 2006 edition. So I will be giving my commentaries if I was one of the judges. So I will be reviewing everything from start to finish. And I will also be reviewing other editions as well. But I will start with 2006 and then going to 2007 until I reach 2018. And of course, I will also be giving my review after the 2019 pageant. And after that, I will try to review previous editions as well from 2005 going back as many as I can. But for now, we will start with Miss Universe 2006. Well, for this edition, 86 contestants competed this year, and we will start, of course, with the national costume competition. I really miss seeing the introduction of the Miss Universe pageant, where you can really see the ladies introducing themselves, wearing the amazing costumes from their countries, with, of course, additional executions and dances as well. I really love that. Of all the national costumes I have seen this year, my top 3 favorite national costumes are: number 3 is Mexico, Priscila Perales. My second choice is Kurara Chibana from Japan. And my favorite national costume this year is Trinidad and Tobago, Kenisha, Thom. I just love the overall transformation and the way she handles and executes the costume. I mean, it's just amazing. Now, let's proceed to the top 20 announcement of the Miss Universe 2006. I'm really shocked that they made it the top 20 this year, but I will really explain my reason later on. So here are the ladies that entered in the top 20, and these are the ladies that were the heavy favorites, and of course my personal favorites and whose placements are already expected. So these are Switzerland, Lauriane, Gillieron; Puerto Rico, Zuleyka, Rivera; Colombia, Valerie, Dominguez; Canada, Alice, Panikian; Japan, Kurara, Chibana; Trinidad and Tobago, Bolivia, Paraguay, Ukraine, and Mexico. So these placements are expected already. Now, for other placers, these are the ladies that look great, but I don't really see them as a strong contender. However, I don't mind seeing them place. So these are Denmark, Russia, Brazil, Sweden, Thailand, USA, India, and Argentina. The surprise placers this year are Ethiopia's Dina, Fekadu, and Hungary's Adrienn Bende. However, I loved Hungary's reaction. You can really see in her face that she was really shocked when her name was called as one of the top 20 finalists. My only if she was there candidate is Erin McNaught from Australia, but to be honest, I really do not see her as a heavy contender, so I didn't really mind that she didn't place in the top 20. And aside from that, the overall top 20 is a very satisfying result, simply because all of the heavy favorites and strong contenders made it in. But top 20, I mean, this is the edition, this is the year where top 20 is completely unnecessary. A lot of ladies are actually fillers, in my opinion. If it's only a top 15 in 2006, the ladies that I will be eliminating are Ethiopia, Hungary, Denmark, Russia, and Brazil. And of course, there are some others as well in the top 20 that I also considered as fillers. So let's see how they'll do in the swimsuit competition. First of all, I really love the musical performance because it is very appropriate. Plus, it sounds really hot and perfect for the swimsuit competition. Now for the performance, for the performances that really deserves to be noted. Puerto Rico, great body and a very strong performance. She started this competition really good. She already set the bar very high. Switzerland, she is my predicted winner this year, and I really love Switzerland so much. Great walk, great performance, and beautiful body. Canada, she's so good when giving us those turns. Trinidad and Tobago, wow. I really miss this kind of high caliber contenders from Trinidad and Tobago. Paraguay, not a fan of the performance, but her statuesque feature and her body is to die for. Ukraine, I really loved her performance and I really enjoyed how she waved those sarong really good. And Mexico, Priscila is just so professional when she gave us that walk. And you can really see the classy appeal and beautiful face of her. Overall, from this swimsuit competition, my top 3 best performers at this round are: number 1 is Puerto Rico, number 2 is Switzerland, and number 3 is Trinidad and Tobago. Who are your top 3 best performers in the swimsuit competition? Comment them down below. Now let's go to the top 10 announcement after the swimsuit competition. The top 10 finalists were Canada, Trinidad and Tobago, Bolivia, Japan, Puerto Rico, USA, Switzerland, Mexico, Colombia, and Paraguay. Honestly, this is a very, very solid top 10, and this is like a very if you will just base it on the top 20, look at the swimsuit performances, this will definitely be a very predictable and solid, strong top 10. Obviously, the fillers in the top 20, most of them were eliminated, leaving all the strong ones in. However, Ukraine! Where is Ukraine? Ina Timbaluk. This actually shocked me a lot because she gave one of the strongest performance in the swimsuit competition. So I was really disappointed not seeing Ukraine in the top 10. If I was one of the judges, I would take out USA and put Ukraine in the top 10 because obviously Ukraine gave a much better performance compared to USA. So I was really shocked and at the same time disappointed that Ukraine isn't there. Now, for the evening gown competition, this is actually one of my favorite evening gown competitions ever. The staging looked simple, but it is just appropriate. And what lifted this round even more is the amazing performance of Vittorio with his song Bed Shape. Beautiful, beautiful song. Now, for the performances that deserve some commentaries, Canada looked great, but it was too simple for me. Trinidad and Tobago, she looked great, but I am a little bit disappointed because I am expecting much and the gown is too simple for her. Bolivia, what the hell is she wearing? Japan, she really knows how to activate her charm, especially when the camera focuses on her face. And that gown is simple, but I liked it. Puerto Rico, wow. I was just speechless when she came out with that gown. You can easily say that she definitely got this and she's in it to win it. That is a Miss Universe look. USA, not a big fan of the gown and even the performance. Switzerland, blonde and pink dress, great combination. Although I have to be honest, I was a little bit worried, but at the same time confident because she's giving a very strong performance. Mexico looked divine. The performance is just superb and her gown looked great. I know the combination of top and bottom part of the gown may be on the fence for others, but me, I loved it. Colombia is just okay for me. The dress looked great on her. Paraguay, this is a very risky choice of gown. But I really applaud her for that and her face is just so beautiful. If I purely base it on the evening gown competition, my top 5 were Puerto Rico, Switzerland, Mexico, Japan, and Paraguay. Now, during the top 5 announcement, the top 5 were Switzerland, Paraguay, Japan, USA, and Puerto Rico. Wow. It left me speechless. It left me shocked. I'm really shocked for the exclusion of Mexico. At that moment, I just cannot believe that Priscila Perales was eliminated. And again, USA is placing too high already. And it's really disappointing me. I mean, Mexico deserves at least to get in the top 5. I still do not understand that decision, but I'm just disappointed. Again, if I was there, eliminate USA and put Mexico in the top 5. Now, let's go to the top 5 final question. Switzerland, her answer about her family is very sweet, but it was too simple for me. Paraguay was asked about values that she would like to teach her children. She started good, but I wish she elaborated it more. Japan was Japan was asked if she could change something in history of humanity, what would it be and why? First of all, she is just so adorable and her answer is so strong, and is actually one of my favorite answers in history. It is also so beautiful and so sweet. USA was asked about her major flaws. I loved her for being natural in responding to the question. She seems like a great woman, but considering overall performance, I really wouldn't place her so high. Puerto Rico was asked about her definition of success. Another great response, and I am really glad she delivered, because I would be so pissed if she didn't answer that question strongly. If I just base it on the answer alone, again, on the answer alone, my winner would be Japan, followed by Puerto Rico, Switzerland, USA, and Paraguay. However, the final result is rationally correct, and overall performance-wise, it is actually correct, accurate, and acceptable. Between the two who gave a very strong answer, Japan and Puerto Rico, these two gave a very solid, strong answer. But if we also consider the overall performance, Puerto Rico definitely will lead this dual competition by a mile, from the way she looked, from her performance in both swimsuit and evening gown. She definitely nailed it compared to Japan. So I'm not really surprised when Puerto Rico wins Miss Universe, and seeing Japan as first runner-up is another sweet victory, because she really deserves it. For second runner-up, I am so glad that Switzerland got this placement, because she was so solid, strong in both rounds. Her answer wasn't strong, but it wasn't bad. I'm not sure if you can hear me properly because it's raining outside, but I will try my best. I'm almost done anyway. For third runner-up, another deserving placement for Paraguay, and USA as fourth runner-up is also the right placement, because again, if it was me, I wouldn't even place her in the top 5. Overall, for Miss Universe 2006, the right and the most deserving woman surely won the crown. Aside from that, the evening gown itself and the performance of Zuleyka Rivera will forever be remembered as one of the most iconic evening gown and one of the most iconic evening gown performances in Miss Universe history. Miss Universe 2006 gave us a very satisfying result. So that's it. That's my review and my overall commentaries for Miss Universe 2006 competition. What do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and of course, share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. Again, as what I have said, I will be reviewing other editions as well. So just hit subscribe so you'll be able to follow all of these reviews in the future. So thank you very much, and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.